Hey there, Facebook. Hey, Instagram. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the live Q&A for today. Really excited to have you guys all on. Today we're talking about the Facebook learning phases. We had some questions from our community today, so I wanted to answer that live today for you all. So as you guys are tuning in, let me know where you're from. Just comment below. Let me know where you're from. Number two, once you know and you've let me know where you're from, what I would love to know is, what do you want to get answered today in the Q&A? What questions do you have? Some questions, and how can I answer those questions for you? So as you guys are tuning in, let me know, what are your questions? What would you like to know? How can I serve you guys? Today I'm going to give you no BS answers, the no BS answers on exactly what you can do moving forward, because the question we had today was around the Facebook learning phases. So I'm going to be answering that live as you guys are tuning in. What I want you to do is share the stream as well. Hey there, Serena. Hope you're well. So what I want you guys to do, I want you to share the stream and let more people hear all of this information that I share with you guys on this page. As I said before, I do not get paid to do any of this. It's all absolutely free. Nobody else is giving you this type of information without an opt-in, okay? So everybody is asking for an opt-in in some way, shape, or form, whether you join my webinar, whatever. I'm doing all of this free for you guys every single day. So share the stream, let more people hear this. Come back to the page. There's so much information. Today, I'm going to be answering all your questions, Q&A style. I had one question around the Facebook ad learning phase. Can you skip the learning phase? What is the learning phase? Why is it important? All this sort of stuff. I'm going to be talking about that and answering that question specifically very shortly. Just waiting for a few more of you all to jump on. So as you guys are jumping on, share the stream. Number two, if you can guess any parts of all these questions that I share with you today, there's a 5-night stay in Bali, 5-night stay in Thailand that you guys can have access to as well. If you guess anything that I speak about in any of my live streams. So share the stream. And let's get this out to more and more people so that they can hear the answers to all of these questions. So let's talk Facebook. I'm just going to quickly lastly share this last live across, and we're going to get stuck into it for today as well. We're talking about, first question I'm going to answer is Facebook ads and the learning phases of it. That's what I'm going to be speaking about first, and we're going to be diving deeper into that. So let's get started. The Facebook ad learning phase. Now, for a lot of you that are running advertising campaigns at the moment, as soon as you switch on an advertising campaign, Facebook, the actual ads will go into a learning phase. Now, what that is that learning phase is the discovery of the ad, of the actual system itself. The delivery system is discovering everything about the ad and what is the best way for that ad to deliver your offer, your advertising to this specific targeting and interest types that you've chosen. So it's like being dropped into the middle of a city. You don't know what the city is. All of a sudden, I just want to imagine all of you want to just imagine this for a moment, getting dropped into a city and you don't know what the city is. You don't know where you are in the world. You've just been dropped into a city. And the first thing that you've got to do is you've got to work out, where the hell am I? Like, what city am I in right now? So as part of your learning phase to work out where the hell you are, you walk up to people, you ask them, where am I? One person might not speak English and you go, oh my God, what language are they speaking? I don't understand them. So then you'll search around a little bit further, asking a few more different types of people, where am I? Where have I been dropped in the world? And eventually you'll stumble across, after speaking to several people, you'll stumble across one person that can speak English that tells you, hey, you are in Hong Kong right now. And then you're like, okay, now I know I'm in Hong Kong. What city is it? Oh, it's, or what suburb is it? I'm in this suburb, 10 minutes out of the city center. Great. Now I know where I am. And that's the exact phase that Facebook goes through when you set up an advertising campaign. So when you set up your advertising campaign, their delivery system looks at it and goes, okay, based on all these different aspects of this ad. It's a video ad at the moment. It's telling me to deliver it to here. It's a photo ad. It's telling me to deliver it to here. It's a video ad, and it's telling me to go to Instagram stories. So who am I best to deliver this to out of the 300,000 people that you've chosen for me to target? How am I best to deliver this to people? What is going to be the best platform for me to deliver this to based on all the factors and interests and targeting types that you've given me? How am I best to deliver this to you, for you, to maximize the result? And this is what the delivery system in Facebook is doing when you first set the campaign live. Now, there is a learning phase. This learning phase, you cannot skip this learning phase. If you can't skip it. The only way you're going to skip it is to let it do its phase. If you want it to speed up, you spend more money, or you choose the lowest common denominator of learning facilities for Facebook, so that it can get the learning phase over and done with quickly. And I'll give you some examples. So for a lot of what we do with our campaigns, we want Facebook to find people that are going to go, I want access to this. Here's my name and email, and here's my contact number. Now, that is probably going to be one of the longest ways for the learning phase to continue, right? That it could go down. One of the longest learning phases that Facebook could go down, unless, of course, you're spending big amounts of money in a marketplace, and I'm talking, $5,000-$10,000 a week or a month or whatever. So the only way you can speed that process up is if you choose the lowest common denominator, which would be if you're using, say, video views, for example, and you decide to go, I want Facebook's learning phase to continue to find more people that will watch 3 seconds of my video. Okay, so that's the only way you could speed up the process, is by physically going, here is the lowest common denominator for Facebook to find people that are going to register the goal that I've chosen, or the event that I've chosen, which is 3-second video views. So that's the only way you can speed the process up. Now, 3-second video views is great for branding, and it's great for building audiences. We've got an audience building strategy that we do use, and then we retarget. All of you people who are watching these live streams, no doubt are seeing our advertising everywhere at the moment, if you're in Australia, New Zealand, or you're in the United States. So the targeting and stuff we've chosen is specifically for those areas. So any of you that watch these videos will be seeing our content everywhere. So, which we're actually looking at expanding through Europe now with this too, based on the amount of people that we are seeing content at the moment. So, when it comes to the Facebook learning phases, what's really important, and is that you bear in mind that the Facebook's delivery system is searching for the best way to deliver your ad, and it's not something that you want to avoid. You want them to go through that process. So in this learning phase, it's best to make sure that you are not changing the ad. There's no significant edits in the time frame that you're doing this, and that you do ensure that you are 100% doing everything that you possibly can to get it through that phase. Once it goes through that phase, Facebook knows exactly what's going on, and then it'll know exactly who to find. And that's when your ad will deliver so much more effectively as well, is after it hits, drum roll please, 50 actual hits. That's what it's about. So if it's 3-second video views you're looking at, it's 50 3-second video views for it to kick out of the learning phase. If it's conversions campaigns where you're focusing on generating leads, it's 50 leads generated through your pixels. If it is, event responses, or it's, purchases, whatever, it's 50. Okay. Whatever the goal is that you choose, the end goal, whatever that is that you choose, that is exactly what it will work itself out to go towards. So it's looking for 50 more people that have hit the goal that you're after. They're looking for 50 people just like that person. And they're also looking at which is the best way to deliver this. Is it better to deliver it on Instagram swipe ups? If you've got that, is it best to deliver it on mobile? Is it best to deliver it to, if you've got a really wide audience of like 18 to 64, is it better for me to deliver that to someone who is 18 to 25 or 18 to 24, for example. So this is what the delivery system is working out in the early stages, or when it's looking for those 50 hits to get out of the learning phase, so they understand the ad delivery system that they must go through in order to run a successful campaign for you. That's what it's all based on. It's all based on how can I run a successful campaign for you and find the people that you're after to maximize your results. So that's why that learning phase is in place. And for any of you others that are joining in on the live stream as well that do have questions, you can get questions like this answered for you live on the live stream. The only silly question is the one that you do not ask, and the one that you go away with and still have a question on. So that's all about the delivery system and the learning phases of Facebook when you're setting up your ad campaigns, and that's some more specifics on that. So what other questions do you all have for me today around anything to do with Facebook, anything to do with Instagram, sales, hiring salespeople, any other stuff that you would like to know more about, or questions that you have about campaigns that you're running currently, or anything else to do with offerings? You want some business ideas, you want some strategy, you want some ideas around offers you can provide, if you want your website looked at, if you want something done or looked at for you today, this is the time where you can ask. Nobody else is offering you this for absolutely free with no opt-in. Nobody else is offering you this on the whole of the internet. Everyone else is either, pay me several $1,000s to be able to optimize all of this for you, right? Or they're saying, jump on and a call with me and I'll sell you my product and then I'll solve this problem for you. I'm offering right now for you guys to get the problem solved now, right? No opt-in. You don't have to get on my webinar. You don't have to get on my, my super cool, strategy session that's, $1,500 and whatever else that everyone else is doing these days. So this is where you can get those questions answered. And in the 300 Mastermind, we do all of this as well. So it's like, everything that you guys will continue to see from my streams, everything that you'll continue to see from my streams, that is everything from the ads to the landing pages to the email automations to the and everything templated for you, the full targeting that we use and the process we go through to find the right target, and everything is actually in the 300 Mastermind. It's actually free to join, 3 days, and then it's only $7 a week. Even right down to how do you speak to people on the phone, what do you say, all this sort of stuff is all included into that as well. And you can get more than enough questions answered, but more importantly, move into implementation, which is more important. So, question, previously in business, I found we could generate a lot of leads, but then selling these leads sucked. What can people do in situations? What can people do in situations like this who can't sell? Options, 100%. Great question. We've got a whole process called the battle plan sales method, and what it is, it's like 13 years of experience in selling products, right? That's like the last 13 years selling products. We've got the battle plan sales method that I use specifically to be able to turn leads into sales. So the battle plan sales method is like this. Number one, it's a scripted process from start to finish, two-step sales process. From qualifying, making sure that you can help people out and you can really serve them and add value to them. Number two, going through a 5-phase process, which is going through and discovering where they're at. What is it that made them invest time with you? What is their goals? What type of value can you provide them to solve their problems there and then? And then it's the pitch. So it's a 5-phase sales process that you must go through. If you suck at sales, you need a script. A script is a process to go through that is predictable, that helps you get results time in, time out, day in, day out, and it's predictable. So it's something that takes you from, I've got 10 leads and predictably turns 3 of those 10 leads into sales every single day, every single week, every single month that you're in business. If you've got salespeople, you give them the script, it's predictable, it's duplicatable. So if you are struggling with sales at the moment, like, generating leads, you've got a heap of leads at the moment, but you want to turn those leads into sales, you must have a predictable process, you must have a script in place, and more importantly, you must do the work, right? Sales is about doing the work. It's about building a pipeline of people. That's what marketing's for. That's all marketing's for. Building a pipeline of people that want to do business with you either now into the next 10 years. The script is what helps take those people that are ready now from a lead who has no idea who the hell you are into a sale. So following that 5-step sales process is exactly what it's going to do. Is 5-step actual scripted process, that is what's going to take it from a lead to a sale. The 2-step qualification process is exactly what is going to then work out who are the people that, are the time wasters and the people that you can't help, right? And then putting the people that are serious, the people that are actually wanting the help, the people that are actually serious about getting your assistance, taking those people through the process, because those are the people that are going to get results. They're the only people that are going to get results. Everybody else, if you're an online coach, you're an online consultant, you're an online business owner, whatever, everybody else, you will understand this. There's 2 types of people. There's the people that go from event to event, video to video, program to program, download to download. They keep doing the same thing. They expect a different result, but they never take any action, right? It's weeding out those people that, are just going through a phase in their life where they're figuring out what it is that they want to do, how they want to do things. They might not have the money, but there's a reason why they don't have the money, because they're going after everything that's free. And they probably have a belief that, money is not everywhere and it's not easy to get. And if that is a belief of yours as well, that could be also why it is tough to move the business forward. So it's about a change of mindset. And instead of saying, I haven't got the money, it's about saying, how can I get it? How can I grow my business? What can I do today to move forward? These are the types of questions that you must be asking your mind, instead of saying, I can't do something. Because as soon as you say you can't do something, that's a definitive answer as to exactly why you can't do anything at the moment. So switch of mindset, switch of the way. I like to think of it more as like a mind switch rather than a mindset. Switch your mind to something new and a new way of thinking, and your language to a new way of pronunciation is what's going to move you forward. So you must have, if you're struggling with sales, you must have a sales process and you must do the work. It must be scripted. If it's not scripted, then you're leaving a lot of things to chance. And most likely at the moment, you're not closing sales because you are just in a conversation with people. You are not in a sales conversation. You are in chit-chat mode. You are chit-chatting, and chit-chatting does not get sales, unfortunately. If chit-chat got sales, there'd be so many more successful salespeople. Chit-chat doesn't get sales, Structured sales processes gets sales. It must be predictable, and you must get it from someone who has experience. 13 years experience in sales. Everything from selling commission-based insurance products, which, let's face it, insurance products, right? You're selling a hope and, something that might happen. It might not happen. It's a piece of paper that you're selling when it comes to insurance, which I believe is probably one of the hardest sales you can do, because a lot of people know insurers, they have terms and conditions, and if a certain situation arises, like COVID-19, for example, they can make a decision to not to pay. So you could have paid premiums for 10 years on insurance, and then something like this happens and you go, I want to dip into my income protection or my life insurance or whatever it is, but there's an exclusion in there that you haven't seen, that is a reason why the insurer won't pay. So selling something like that is a tough thing. But I used to have 8 appointments, and I would sell 6 to 7 of those 8 appointments every single time, because I had a structured process and a process that was predictable, that I knew got results day in, day out. And in these days, I did not have social media in 2007, 2008. I started social media, but I didn't know you could use it for business purposes. I did everything from cold calling straight out of the phone book. Straight out of the phone book. I would get the newspaper at 7 a.m. in the morning, and I would go straight to the classified section. I'd be calling by 7:30 of the morning, 8 a.m. of the morning, cold calling people every single day. Every single day, classifieds, newspaper, white pages, yellow pages. Did not have social media then. It's so much easier now to be able to have conversations with people, and cold calling is still a must. You should still do some types of cold calling in your business. However, it isn't really needed as much as what it was back in my day when I started insurance. So you must have a predictable sales process to help you get results day in, day out. That's a very long-winded but very truthful, straight to the point answer as to what you must be doing to close more sales. So next one, Veronique, here's a comment I just saw, and I was wondering if you have an opinion. To all my fellow entrepreneurs, a word of caution about asking people to like your Facebook business page. Okay, I just deleted over 800 Facebook likes. Why? Apparently, all your page likes affect your Facebook algorithm. If most of the people who liked your page are not your real audience or fans, they will not engage with your posts, and this will reduce the total visibility of your posts. Just go to Google and enter search why I should not invite all my friends to my Facebook, to like my Facebook page. There are tons of articles that speak to this. I just now found out and am sharing this with you in case you didn't know. Like me. Okay, your Facebook page likes should come only from true fans of your page that are more likely to read and react to your posts. When this happens, more of them will actually see your posts in their feeds. Yes, I agree with that as well, right? You shouldn't just invite anybody to like your page, because it does reduce visibility, Facebook algorithm and all this sort of stuff does kick into it. Really, to me, likes, I really don't even give a shit about likes, to be honest, right? And that's my honest answer with it. I don't even give a shit about likes. Why? Because, if I had $1 for every like that I got, or if I had a couple of dollars for every like that I got, then, fuck yeah, I would be spending more money on marketing to get more likes, because I can get more likes for under 1 cent. And, if I got $1 for every like, I wouldn't be doing these live streams every single day for you guys. I would just be running likes campaigns. So really, visibility for me is live streams. Well, I've got 3,000 odd people here that like my page. Not everyone likes my or comments on anything to do with mine. However, what I find is that a lot of people view it still. Even then, posting on your page, you're looking at like a 3% visible, like visibility rate anyway. So if somebody was, if you were to have 3,000 genuine people that liked your content anyway and liked you as a person, it doesn't mean that they're still going to even see it anyway, because there's a 3% view rate. So what's going to create more visibility with the algorithm is engagement. So if there's more engagement, then more people view it there. So that's why you would encourage on live streams for people to share it, for people to like it, for people to comment, for people to ask questions, because then it does feed further up the algorithm of more people on your page viewing it. But even then, the reason why I do live streams as well is because live streams have a 20 times more reach than a normal post, for starters. So why not use what the full algorithm offers to you, as number one. And number two, when you're using video, you create audiences. So it doesn't matter, like, the people that matter on your page are the people that are going to view no matter what. They're not always going to engage. If you look on our interviews probably have the least engagement rate of any ad, any video that we do on this page. However, they get higher in I'm talking engagement rate from a macro level of comments and likes. Where we get more is from people that have physically been viewing the content. So like from the interviews, we get higher amounts of views. Like I'll get anywhere from 20, sort of around 20, 10 to 30 even as the highest in terms of a consistent view rate on the interviews. And from that, we're getting people that enjoy it to like and follow the page, because those people have already shown an interest in it anyway. So inviting friends and people to like your page, if they're not in your niche, don't invite them. Like that's just pointless. But if they are someone looking at their profile you could potentially help in the future, then yes, definitely do invite them across to your page, because they may have, I talk to you guys about this so regularly. There's three types of people. There's the people that are ready now to do business. There's the people that are ready to do business in the next month to 12 months. Then there's the people that are ready in the next year to 10 years. So there's people that they know they've got a problem right now. There's people that don't know they've got a problem right now. So at some stage in someone's life, either now or in the future, they may have an interest in your service. So why wouldn't you be in front of them now, right? So even for me, there's lots of people in this time right now that are going to look to start a business potentially in some way, shape or form. One part of that is, how do I get leads? How do I get sales for the business, right? So me getting all of you to share the stream, there's a lot of business owners that will want this information because, they don't have to opt in for this information. They don't have to register their name, email, and contact number for this information. So everybody else on the whole of the internet is like, join my webinar. I'll show you how to get more likes, more followers, more leads, more sales, whatever. And that's what everybody else is doing, but they can just come here and they're getting it all for free. And then that also sparks the other question a lot of people say is that, Jared, are you devaluing your service by giving everything away for free? Or are you sorry guys, getting phone calls at the same time. So they're like, are you devaluing your business in some way, shape or form by giving everything away for free? No. What I'm doing is I'm building a brand. I'm building a heap of people that can come to a page, get a heap of value, which is what people are looking for. They're looking for value. What's in it for me? Well, what's in it for me in terms of, or for you coming to this page, is that you get information that can help you move forward. You can get questions answered that can help you move forward. And what I find is that for a lot of people, they come to a page or they come to a place, what's in it for me, to get information. So you can give away information, but then charge for the implementation. So for someone who is a life coach, they can give away heaps of information and meditation type things and all this type of stuff, yet someone would come to them for a breakthrough. Someone would come to them for a physical, 6-week program to transform their life, the structures that they should go through for 6 weeks to get a transformation, or 8 weeks for a transformation. Or like a website builder would give away, website strategies and ways to get more traffic to your website and all this sort of stuff. But then a viewer would come to these people for, can you just do my website for me? Or can you coach me through the process to running step by step a website and getting more traffic to it? So as opposed to just learning on 10 different videos and trying to work out like what's the formula to go through. So give everything away for free. People come to you for the implementation and the strategy and all that type of stuff. So I've gone off track a little bit, but I wanted to kind of give another aspect to it as well. So it's like the likes, don't just invite everybody to like your page. Have an organic strategy on your page to grow your following. And for all of you as well, all of these types of questions, you can get these questions answered every day. You just follow the page, get notified every time we go live. So all you do is just click follow on the video, or see first at the top of the page as well. So what it's about is don't invite everybody. If somebody is a potential you could help in the future, yes, you would get them to follow the page. If, for example, you want to have an organic strategy as well, you want to be using the full algorithm and what's available. So like here, for example, using live streams that has 20 times more views or reaches 20 times more people than what a normal stream would, and then providing value, things like that, encouraging comments. That's all playing towards the algorithm, right? Comments, likes, engagements, things like this are all going towards the algorithm, which is getting more views, and it's going to show to more people, right? So that's the answer to your question there, right? So let's, any other questions that you guys have around this as well? So I agree to a certain extent with yours, Veronique, as well, your question. And that's my thought patterns on it. You must have a paid, organic, and also just like sharing across, getting people to invite to your page and things like that is still good. And you can still build a fan base with it. But what's really going to work for the algorithm is more comments, more likes. And if you guys actually enjoy these videos, right, help me out. Just let me know that you enjoy these videos, because I'm happy to stop them if people don't find them of value. So if you guys are finding value from a lot of these streams, what I want you guys to do is to interact. So just comment below, let me know, yes, I'm getting value, or yes, I am. Or if there's some questions that you guys have, I want you just to comment it below so I can answer those questions for you. As I said, like, there's nobody else that's doing this for free on the whole internet. I've got a broad array of different types of topics around branding, marketing, sales, hiring salespeople, business strategy, offers, funnels, websites, traffic, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google. I've done a lot in Google in the past. I don't do Google AdWords or anything right now. I'm testing out some new stuff with our website at the moment, but I'm not going to release anything to that for clients until I'm running successful campaigns on Google Ads. So at the moment, for Facebook and Instagram ads, I've got successful, I've got main strategies. I've got the downloads, I've got the webinars sorted, I've got the challenges sorted, I've got competition formulas, all these types of things at the moment, even appointment funnels, these types of stuff. I'm running successful campaigns, even for free training ones as well. Successful campaigns there for each one of those. So for all of those, I've released to clients and they work systematically. So those ones I release. The ones that I'm working on, I don't release until I've got them running successfully for myself, at least. And then I do small test groups with people. So for all of you that are tuning in, what other questions do you guys have? Why do you think I'm online every day listening to you? I know exactly why you're online listening to me every single day, because you get knowledge bombs and you find ways to move yourself forward every single day. For all of you that are on the live stream at the moment, make sure you go and follow Veronica as well. She's worked with Tony Robbins. She's helped hundreds of thousands of people now through Tony Robbins events to break through and step into the best versions of themselves. So she uses a very, very specific way of helping people break through. It's called rapid something. I'm sure she'll mention it in the comments here for you guys as well. It's called rapid release. It's a rapid release technique or something like that, that she uses to really sort of help people step out of that either fear or that thing that's holding them back, or the anxiety or the stress or whatever it is. She gets to the root cause of whatever triggers that and helps you guys break through. So you want to follow her on Facebook as well. So for anyone else, what other questions do you have? Share the stream as well, because more people need to hear this. They need to hear this. For those of you that aren't in the 300 Mastermind, get into the 300 Mastermind. It is free for 3 days. Get access to every strategy that I do. Facebook, step by step how to implement it. Facebook and Instagram campaigns. Our full strategy all mapped out for you. Sales techniques, sales strategies, scripting, the lot, all done for you. All you got to do is just grab the templates, change them to your business and get started. It's as simple as that. So if you're really looking at up-leveling and taking things to the next level, jump on the 300 Mastermind. And I'm sure everybody else will talk about exactly why, how great they find it at the moment too, with all the value that goes into that armory that they've got access to. Cool. So I'm going to wrap this one up for today, guys. That one's all done. I want you guys to share the stream as well and share it with other people that need to hear all of this information on how today we've spoken about the Facebook learning phases, why they're important, what they are, and how you can, and what's going on when your Facebook ads are going through a learning phase. We spoke about followings, creating followings on Facebook and Instagram, and should you invite people to your page? Should you not invite people to your page? We've gone through as well sales today too. So come back, ensure that you listen to this full stream in full if you're just coming on now, just so you get the information as well, and you can get exactly what's going to help you move forward as well. So I'm going to do a lot of these little Q&As, so make sure you're seeing the all of these posts in these live streams first. Make sure you're following the page. Click follow. We have heaps of trainings we're running every single day, 12 o'clock. We've got some wicked interviews for you next week as well. We've got the Netherlands coming to you on Tuesday at 3:30 Perth time, where we are going to be diving deeper into, on Tuesday, specifically storytelling and brand, like your brand storytelling, documentaries for your brand, how to tell quality stories, how to extract your story, all this type of stuff we're going to be speaking about on Tuesday in the live interview. We've got a super, super cool guy who's coming on, who's doing documentaries for businesses as well at the moment. The documentaries that he's doing is with people like Wim Hof, very, very big in the personal development space as well. He's commonly known as the Iceman as well. So if you haven't checked him out, the Iceman, you want to check him out. I should get royalties now with him too from promoting him as well on this stream. So you can thank me later with all my millions of fans, Iceman, and go and follow, go and see what he does. It's good. I'm going to do one of his retreats. Definitely doing one of his retreats soon. So which is super exciting. Remember, guys, if you do not fight for your own freedom, absolutely nobody else will. So you must get out there, take action, make it happen, implement all of these strategies, these things that we've spoken about today. Nobody else does this on the whole of the internet. Gives you strategies, things that you can physically use to move forward and take your business to the next level. Nobody else does it. Nobody else troubleshoots ads for you on a live stream. Nobody else can help you structure the technical side of things as well, and give you technical advice on ads and how to do better with them, and sales techniques, sales strategies, all this sort of stuff on the internet. So follow the page and remember to be the warrior. I will speak with you all very, very soon. Peace.